Right guys, here we go. We've been on a roll with this YouTube content recently. We've been firing videos at you left, right and centre, but here's another one. I've done maybe another stupid thing again, who knows, but it was cheap. I think it's still got a bit of life in it, and it's sitting outside, so let's go and have a wee look at what we've bought next. Here we go. Look at this little beauty. She is a 2011 Doom Blue Skoda Fabia. It is a petrol, so it's ULEZ compliant. It's came with 2 keys. It's no without its problems. We'll need to get into that in a wee minute. But first things first, I need to dig it out of here, get it in the open so we can get a better look at it. Right guys, before we get stuck into the Skoda Fabia, we need to give a massive shout out to Raycon, who have sponsored this video and sent us 3 sets of the Raycon Everyday earbuds. Now they reached out to me and said these would be perfect for what you do. These everyday earbuds are absolutely fantastic because, as you know, a lot of the work we do in cars is very, very noisy. So when we're hoovering, grinding, hammering, having the Raycon Everyday earbuds in drowns out most of the noise, and it means we get to listen to our banging tunes while we're working. They've also got awareness mode, so if a customer walks in while I'm busy with my head in the footwell of an old Skoda Fabia hoovering out some human slime, I can hear them creeping up behind me. Hopefully, these have turned up with a bit of charge in them because we have got loads today, especially on that Skoda Fabia. Look at the box and look. Just a quality product, comes in a wee foam pouch and everything. Do you know what? Another fantastic use of these as well. The new Skoda Fabia, or the old Skoda Fabia, hasn't got Bluetooth radio. So while you're in the car driving, you can fire your tunes through this, or just have one sitting in your ear ready for the next call coming through, so you don't have to be touching your phone while you're driving. Right, here we go, I'm connected already. That was quick and easy. Automatically found them, pushed the button, always good. Let's get some banging tunes on. Raycon stickers! USB charging cable. Some extra gel tips, because not everybody's got fat ears like me. Right, massive thanks to Raycon for sponsoring this video. And if you guys stay tuned to later in the video, once we've showed you how we use these every day throughout our working day, there might be a discount code link for you in there somewhere. So let's put some banging tunes on, get out to the Skoda Fabia, and we'll show you everything that's wrong with it. Right, first things first. It's obviously clearly filthy still. It's not had a decent wash, so I reckon it's getting quite late in the day, so I don't want to go pulling all of that stuff out now. So up the top of the road, there's a wee car wash that you stick change into. So I think we'll fire up there. We'll get a quick wash, get a hosed in, because it's hard to tell what's dirt and what's rust, because it's pretty heaving, to be fair. So, aye, let's get a quick wash, get a quick hosed in, and then we can assess the bodywork properly. It's way clearer than I thought.
Put her up for sale now?
I think it's possibly the water that's making it look good, making it look so good. So yeah, we'll head back, we'll dry it off. I was expecting to uncover a bit more rust than that, but oh, we've got a little bit. See, I thought that was just dirt, but it's no, it's actually a bit of Wee bit of rust. I think that might actually be the only bit. It's actually way better than I thought it would be. Yeah. Right, let's get it back. Right guys, now that we've got it cleaned up a bit, we can have a good look around the bodywork and make sure there's nothing too major that will put us off retailing this. So, may as well start for this back corner, we're here. So, there's a tiny wee bit of bubble in there. Nothing major at all. Run the fuel cap's all good. Now, when she traded this in, she told me that for its MOT she put 3 new tyres on it, and that was only in February. So this Q-Stone is like brand new. Q-Stone Quiet Q7. Like, there's some gnarly touch-ups on it. Like, look at this. Like, you can literally see the tiny scratch, but then somebody's got an emulsion brush and just lathered it straight over the top of it. So
you can really see it from this angle.
Yeah, I reckon we can tidy that up loads. Maybe a bit of thinners, take some of the touch-up off, bit of wet and dry, and then a machine polish. That should tidy that up. I'm really pleased that there's not a lot of rust along the bottom of the doors and sills, because they're quite bad for that. Front wing. This might be the only Vag I've ever seen with no rust on the front wings. It's fantastic. Here we go, we've got another new tyre. We've got a Tiger. A Tiger high performance tyre. I don't believe that for a minute, but...
I assume the 2 front tyres are the same, the 2 back tyres are the same.
I'd like to hope so.
I'd like to hope so.
Either that or we've got 3 brand new budget tyres put on.
And then a second one sitting there.
Let's have a look. Wee bit crusty around here, but Gary loves a rattle can job, so he'd have them looking brand new and shiny in no time. Along the front of the roof above the windscreen there's no chips, that's good as well. There is some amount of marring on it. This has been through so many car washes, maybe even the jet wash brush that we just used. But you can see it's just, the sun's hitting it there. I don't know if you'll see it on camera, but it's just swirl after swirl after swirl. Swirl. At front end, there's not even a lot of stone chips on it. Like, there's a few, there's one there and one there. But that's generally pretty tidy. I've also done an HPI on this and it's came back clean. Right, what have we got here? This is a 3rd new tyre and it's a Q-Stone. It matches the back. So, I'm not sure what's happened. There's been a bit of switcheroonies here. Another good wheel arch. Again, brilliant. Vag with no rust on the wheel arch. This door's the same. There's a few wee scuffs and stuff. Oh, washing skills, look at that.
You missed a bit.
I did. Again, there's no rust or dents, it's very straight. We've got another Picasso touch-up here. We're going to have to do something with that. I bet you the scratch under that is tiny. I bet you it's the tiniest wee scratch. You must be able to get the marring on camera there.
Oh, I can really see it with my eye. I don't know about camera.
It looks horrendous. The 4th tyre also feels brand new. It's really, it's practically brand new, but it's a capstan. So we've got 3 different brands of tyre all new. So I think we'll at least swap these ones round and get a matching pair somewhere on it.
Run me through the thought process of getting 3 different types of tyres. Why? Is it just money saving?
Different suppliers, different stock at times. Like, we use a tyre supplier and they've never got the same budgets. It's whatever they get in, well, most budgets come in containers for China. So 1 month they might get a container of capsans and they'll use quite a lot of them. Then next month they'll get a container of Tigers, all different sizes, so you end up mix match and yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with some budget tyres as long as you get one that's rated. A lot of them come without rating, but if you can get one, like, I'm a great lover of Fortune tyres, right? And some people slate them. I think they're amazing, and every car I've put them on, everybody's had nothing bad to say about them. They've always been good. And they're actually a B-rated tyre. They're really, really good, but they're a budget. And the place I use for my wholesale tyres specialise in fortune budgets, so they've always got them, right? Every time they buy them in, it's a container of fortunes. It's what they do. They don't mix and match their budget tyres. So if you can find somewhere that specialises in one brandy tyre, then it's better. But at least you'll get the same all the time then. Right, on the back of this, we've got another touch-up. Again, it probably really is quite minor scratches under there. We're going to have to look and see. But I think with a bit of thinners and a bit of wet and dry paper, we can tidy that up a little bit. The boot is where the rust is. There's a tiny wee bit here. Now this is where you guys can jump in the comments and give me your opinion. This car is probably going to be around, if I do decide to retail it, if I can get the parts cheap enough, because believe me, this isn't the worst of its problems. We will come to the worst problem that's going with this car very shortly, and it's the make or break. It'll be the decider on whether I fix it or not. This isn't the worst one, but for £1,600 to £1,800, if this car was advertised and you've seen it with this wee bit of rust on it for like £1,750, would that bother you? Drop it in the comments and let me know. Because personally, if I was going to buy a car for like £1,700, £1,800, I wouldn't be too fussed about that as long as the car was mechanically sound. So if this had an advisory free MOT, half decent service history, that wouldn't bother me. Let me know what you guys think. In the boot, what have we got in the boot? What kind of spare have we got? Do you think it's a match to one of these random tyres?
It has to be a match. I'm gonna guess
It is a Rapid P609. We've got a 4th brandy tyre. And this one is inflated and it's about 5mm. So for a spare it's okay. Jack's there, wheel keys there, toe and eyes there. It might need the toe and eye at some point. See, there's the colour code for this too, look. CHFA, paint LF5A, interior Z5Z5. So LF5A is the paint code.
So you could easily get the right colour from paint.
You could easily get the right colour. How did we end up with that? Like, how has that happened? So yeah, exterior wise, it's not too bad. Interior, we've got back seats, which is grand.
Always good to have back
It's
seats.
always good to have back seats.
Can never go wrong.
Unless it's a race car, then back seats aren't so good.
Fair point.
But they look fairly clean. They look okay. As you can see there, I've got a cover off the dashboard, so the old OBD plug has been plugged in. Just to do a wee check on it, but we'll come to that later. In the front, it's much the same. The seats need a wet vac. There's no rips or tears. The leather's okay. These have got a kind of cheap foamy rubbery steering wheel, so they always tend to show signs of wear. And because they've got a really harsh grain on them, they tend to look dirty quite a lot. So with a nail brush and some steering wheel cleaner, that'll be a bit of APX or something, that'll clean up well. We've still got the original Skoda Fabia mats. Pedals are worn. We have got aircon, which I'm surprised about because this is only an S. So it's an S with aircon, which is good. And it does work. Headlining is okay. Couple of wee marks on it. Seat belts are all okay. But there's nothing broken. There's nothing majorly nasty in here. It's just a wee bit dirty. So I think with a good clean, which we're going to do in a wee minute, we will, we might have half a car here. Let's take it down the road, we'll see how it drives. Right, we're not going to take this too far because she is pretty poorly. I just want to see if there's any knocks, bangs, feel what the brakes are like. Actually at the moment it feels not too bad. She is lacking a wee bit of old power though. Right, oh, come on. That's me flat to the floor in second gear.
There's no power in her.
But that's me in fourth now, we're cruising. Brakes are good. Brakes feel good.
Brakes are good.
Handbrake. Yep.
Handbrake works.
Locks.
Yep.
Good. It shouldn't be too bad because it went through its MOT in late February. There's a lot of hesitation there. I'm in third gear, 2,500 revs, and it's just absolutely flat as a pedal. Flat as a pedal?
Flat as a pedal.
I'm coming out with some new phrases this week. Have I got enough power to pull out? Come on.
What?
God, that needed some revs to get going.
Listen to that. At least she can go up to 4,000 though. She can go up higher.
Yeah, but I've got nothing.
No, there's no juice in it.
I've reached driving speeds 30 mile an hour, but I'm really having to rag it. But steering feels good, suspension feels good, brakes feel good. Obviously we'll get it in the ramp for a quick check over when we get back, but like so far so good. I think this is worth having a wee look at once we get this other problem sorted. I've decided we're going to at least clean it up and see how it looks after a clean. So now that we're back, let's get it in the workshop. We'll get Katie to jump on it, she'll chuck the Raycons in, get the hoover out, get her some tunes on, and let's see how well this cleans up, because we need to take the injectors out of something else that you'll see in another video.
Now, while Katie's cleaning the inside of the Fabia with her new Raycons, I wanted to give another thank you to Raycon for sponsoring this video. As Stevie mentioned, Raycon's everyday earbuds come packed with features such as noise cancellation, IP66 water and dust proofing, touch controls, and a massive 32-hour battery life. So thanks again to Raycon for sending these out.
There's one problem with this car. I told you at the beginning there was a major problem, and the engine management light's on. I've already had a look at it. It sounds like it's running okay now, but if you listen carefully when I rev it, can you hear it? Do you think that would have picked it up?
I'm going to stand over there.
What if you take your mic out there? It looks like the timing chain's gone on this. It looks like the chain's stretched, or a guide's worn, or the tensioner's failed or something. But basically the codes are relating to camshaft position sensors. So I'm thinking something slightly at a time. The chain sometimes rattles when you start it for cold. Yeah, it's okay now because we've built up some oil pressure and the engine's hot. But when you rev it, you can hear the backlash of the chain vibrating, and then you get the wee sort of hiccup because the car's not in its right timing. And it's also lacking power because the timing's it. So, yeah, this car's going to need a timing chain. So, before we decide what we're going to do, I've already had a quick look online. Timing chains are massively expensive, but they're quite labour intensive. So, what I wanted to do was obviously clean the outside to make sure there wasn't any major work needing done there. And obviously we're going to put it up in the ramp now. We've drove it, there's no knocks or bangs, but I want to have a quick look underneath, test the bushes, test the ball joints, have a look at the brakes, and do a list on how much I'm going to have to spend to decide if we're going to do this car or not. So let's get it up in the air. Springs are good, shocks are high, wee bit of surface rust. Nothing I would expect in Scotland. The old heat shield looks like it's had the washer repairs already. Need another one here. No cracking on the brake pipes. These are bad for cracking. These wee short pipes here. There's a wee tiny bit of surface rust on them.
What are the pipes for?
They're your flexi pipes. So these allow your axle to move when it drips. This allows the flexibility, because if you had steel pipes it would just break. This is typical Volkswagen. See this? People can't get the screws out, or they can't get the clip out of the fuel hanger. So they change the fuel filter and put a cable tie around it. This exhaust's been changed at some point too. Even the front subframe looks fairly good. Like wee bits of surface rust, but nothing major. See what I mean about the arm?
Yeah.
They're not that crusty. I think they've been done before because the bushes look decent in them as well. The discs look alright in the back too. Pads have got a good bit of meat on them. Same again on the front here, flexes are good. I mean, this shouldn't be too bad. It went through an MOT in February. And I don't think there's any advisories on it. I need to double check. Somebody's been having some plug troubles before. Look at the state of this.
Oh, that's completely butchered.
Yeah, I think we'll get a new sump plug for it. That radiator looks fairly new as well. See how clean and shiny it is?
It does, actually.
It does look fairly fresh. I think this is a decent wee car, actually. There's no sweaty oil leaks. Everything's dry. There's a wee exhaust hanger broken here. We can fix that. That is a new flexi pipe at some point. So fix this hanger. Auxiliary belt looks decent. I'm quite happy with this, Caleb.
She looks good.
Do you know what? I don't think there's a lot of money to spend on this. The back brake cleaner adjust. That's a freebie. That's just a bit of time. Even if we do have to buy a set of brake shoes, they're like 30 quid. It's nothing drastic.
No, it's not.
Front brakes look good. Shocks are all good. Brake pipes are good. It doesn't knock or bang. The arms have been done. Exhaust's been done. It has got pretty much full service history. It's just been MOT'd. It's got 4 different tyres on it. No, it's got 2 we can match up, hasn't it? That one and that one.
Yeah, it had 3 different sets.
Yeah.
Or 3 different types.
So we can put them on the back and a nail match. We can move this one forward. At least then it's going to have 2, I know there are 2 different brands on the front, but they're still asymmetric tyres. It's not like one's a directional, one's an asymmetric, so I think this is going to be a decent car for somebody. Maybe a new driver who's just passed their test. I reckon if you were to put this into a garage to have the timing chain done, you'll probably have a bill of about £600 to £800. But obviously I do the labour myself, so I'm thinking if we spend a couple of £100 on bits and get it done, get it serviced, machine polish it, swap the tyres round, fix the back brakes, I think it's good to go at that. I think somebody's going to get a decent wee car for that. And I'm upset because I've just put my first skid mark on my new run.
And there will be many more to come.
I know, but this was lacking power to get over it. Did you not see me?
I did.
And I ended up having to get the beans, and I've now just marked my nice ramp. Look at it. Oh, I think I should ceramic coat my ramp.
That'd be cool.
Because then it'll clear easy.
That's true.
I'll phone Raycon and tell him to send me on a 5-year ceramic coating, and we'll ceramic coat the lift.
See, when you're painting it anyway, you may as well do the ceramic coating on it.
I actually want to do it black and orange so it matches the colour theme. This is all going to get painted, by the way. The whole workshop's getting done, so there's big plans for this year, guys, and hopefully you guys are going to follow along for the journey. Massive thank you to everybody who's subscribed already. The support's unreal, because we did have quite a healthy break for doing the content, but now we're back. You guys have jumped straight back on board. The first video back got over 10,000 views, which is phenomenal, and yeah, we just really appreciate the support. And going forward, me and Caleb have got lots planned, Gary's got lots to do. We've just been and picked up loads for the auction that you'll probably see on our weekly video if you stay tuned for that at the weekend. And yeah, obviously for this video, I've only got parts here to fix this, so I think we're about done. If you guys drop it in the comments any tips, ideas on doing the timing change and stuff on these, because I've never actually done one. I'm probably going to have to buy the timing tools. Jump in the comments, let me know. If any of you guys wouldn't retail it for any reason, let me know. And yeah, just jump in the comments, we'll have a wee chat, and thanks again. And before we go, a massive shout out to Raycon for sponsoring this video, and hopefully the money for Raycon might pay for the timing change. Happy days. Listen guys, if you guys want some of the Raycon earphones, they're absolutely brilliant. We actually do use them, that's why we got 3 sets. We've got a set each, we use them for work. They're brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So jump on the website, use code HOMEBUILT, grab yourself a discount, get yourself some Raycon earbuds. Once again, massive shout to Raycon. See you guys later. Bye bye.